Hi Leo, welcome into your March 2025 Money and Career Tarot reading. Let's jump into this Money and Career Oracle deck and see what the upcoming month is going to look like for us in regards to money and career. For Leo, okay, we've got several. The Treasure card, I'm not going to take this one, as well as Mask, the Gold card, and the Crown card. Okay, so all four feel very relevant for you. The first of which, Treasure, speaks upon worry-free finances, money in reserve, and excess. For some, there's going to be a focus on money that you've put aside, in a saving sense, previous to this month and maybe even during this month. But for some, it may be a time where, for the most part or in general, you're just now kickstarting the saving process, right? Putting some money aside. But it does feel like this is very clearly saying, Leo, the month of March entails worry-free finances. You're easily making money, easily able to put money aside, and easily able to afford this and that of importance. While I feel you're doing better at tightening up on your spending, wanting to get ahead, wanting to be prepared for something of importance, say a new investment shift for a lot, or it could be just to have that comfort, that stability, that cushion for the near future, in the future in general. But the word excess is being bolded and pointed out, as it feels like there's an excess of, let's just say, prosperity throughout the month of March, and that coming through, popping up and being earned even in different forms. Of course, finances, an excess of opportunity, excess of growth and prosperity. It feels like something you've been committed to for a while, or maybe your commitment has come and it's gone. It's, something that you would put effort into and then stop for a while and then come back to putting effort into it, and so on and so on. That is now doing well for you. It's on the up and up. While there could be another commitment or two, while I feel a lot of the Leos in this collective, and I can relate, have a lot of different commitments, responsibilities, dedications on your plate, leaving you with different forms of, again, prosperity, part of which is success. But there's maybe another situation or two, once again, where that's doing well for you, all right? But there's something about you entailing, or rather, better wording, having a hidden talent that Spirit is highlighting for you throughout this time period, gaining a bit of clarity, if not a full understanding as to what this is. But you may as well find that this is giving you the message of, during March, your talent shining for those to see in a spotlight way, giving you spotlight victory, while people seeing and feeling a mystery in regards to how you do what you do. But there may as well be a focus on your sales background or your ability to sell quite easily. I know for me, my sales background comes in handy at my serving job, upselling and whatnot. So apply it as you may. But the Mask card, because it does feel like there is, again, a focus on savings, a secret stash of some sort. It almost feels like you're needing a certain amount for some for the beginning point of April or the end of March, or both, or maybe a little bit further out for some. And they're saying there's a secret stash or a couple secret stashes of random unexpected income that Spirit has set up for you to flow in the right timing, okay? And so there's no need to worry. Okay, there may be a focus on saving actual coins, as I'm, seeing saving pennies on here. I save my change. People will often think about even throwing it away. I'm like, absolutely not. That's, currency. But people at times will give me their, coins, and I let it sit aside. I have it add up and I cash that in for dollar bills. So there's something about you also needing to remember that every little bit of progress, every little bit of putting aside and gaining in other forms adds up. All right. Slow and steady also wins the race is what I'm getting. Do not rush. Just a random message. But you could stumble upon money throughout this month, as well as there's a focus on your dramatic way of being, maybe even your showy way of being. I just got a vision of me going like this. But yeah, that coming through at certain points. As well, I feel on one end, your passion is coming through and being utilized very strategically in regards to work matters, in regards to creating and developing and existing within maybe even a financial kind of situation like a home or in a storefront. So yeah, your passion's coming through, but as well, your chill nature. There's something about you being very, calm, cool, collected, confident. So therefore, there's no forcing it. There's a little bit of a shift for some in regards to the way management is treating you, or at least one authority figure. And it could be, say that person was talking down to you or mistreating you, maybe micromanaging you a ton. Now there's more autonomy, or there's just nicer energy flowing towards you from that person, if not multiple people higher up than you. But moving on to the gold card, talking about your solid finances. I do feel as if, I'm getting the random message going back to the mask card with the word assistant, that there's an assistance that's taking place, not only from spirit, other spirits outside of your team of guides even, but it feels like, say, in a work environment, there's a nice balance where your coworkers or one in particular, maybe an authority figure, assists you and then you assist them, directly after or soon after. And so I feel in certain ways it's a month that reminds you and other people what goes around comes around, for the better and for the worse. But I also feel like people just want to assist you, people want to help you, while it is a month where I find that you are very efficiently and are even being guided by spirit at certain random but divinely timed points to assist people, for sake of purpose. People really gain from you and benefit from you. But yeah, your finances are feeling more solid throughout March because you're choosing to manage them more wisely. Maybe because you're now making more, it feels like there's chance to make money left and right. While I find that spirit saying the month of April will be even more lucrative, so keep that in mind. Absolutely beautiful. But it does feel like investing is taking a highlight, some of which are looking into a new place to live. Wow, my nose is itchy. Anyways, but I do feel as if, there's a focus on the way people are talking about you when you're not around, whether it's positively, negatively, a combination of both. But yeah, I feel like there's, again, a place to live that somebody wants to invest in. So you're looking into that. That could be, again, a big part of your saving, the managing of your money. It could be a new car. It could be as well, it doesn't have to be limited to one investment, one, quality situation or experience to put your money towards in the future. But I find that some Leos are thinking about traveling in the future, even if it's not super, super far from where you reside. I do sense that you are just wanting to get out and about and get out of your hometown or get out of the city or the town, the county that you live in currently. And regardless, again, of where that's going to end up being, you might be discovering or thinking about where that is going to be for you, but you might, like myself, already have an idea as to where you're going to go, where you'll head to. And so there's something about that for you. Your integrity is shining bright. It's standing very clear to the eyes of others at a distance and up close. While there are deep values not only being discussed, but just a part of this time period for you, while I feel people are seeing the deep value that you hold in regards to that job or to that business or to, you name it. Or it could even be in regards to the deep value you hold within a continuing situation, even if they once didn't think so or they forgot about that. And this could as well pertain to a new situation. They're also saying, the end of that gold card, there is satisfying work to be experienced, to be completed, to be visualized, is what I'm hearing, and seen by other people. But the crown card is the last of which, before we move on to tarot. Overcoming obstacles, power play, wealth. This is a month, Leo, where you are going to be reminded that you have a wealthy future ahead, as there is wealth in different forms, including financial gain, to come into your world throughout March. But it does feel like, honestly, there are certain obstacles you have to overcome. You work a job where there's naturally going to be obstacles for one, if not multiple reasons. And whether it should be or is your responsibility, the expectation from others to get that done or to overcome it, you end up doing so just because you're in the flow of things. You more so easily can overcome it in comparison to someone else you work with, or you know what I'm saying? There could be little obstacles when running your business. That's just life. But I do feel as if there's a very boss-like energy about you. You could be a business owner, once again, an entrepreneur, or thinking about getting back to or beginning that venture for yourself, that chapter for the first time. But I'm hearing, for whatever reason, you're the owner of your own money and career reality. And there's a very taking charge, making progress, getting ahead, completing task-oriented kind of energy about you in this month period. With 11 minutes of Just Your 4 Oracle, this month does feel like a lot. It feels very important. But to pull some tarot for Leo, Page of Cups, a new beginning. If for some it's being sparked towards the end of the month, you're investing in something or you're beginning a new work-related situation. It could as well be a promotion or a pay raise or a shift to a different part of a company you're already working in. You might even be thinking about expansion in addition to an existing business-related situation that you are committed to. But it also feels like you're naturally thinking about the new for the future. I said that really weird, but you get the point. Even though you may not expect or think it's anywhere close to after this month, you're thinking, well, I want this ideal situation for the future. I could visualize this for the future, and that may help you in one, if not multiple ways, while trying to enjoy and appreciate your present current day reality. But it just feels like changes are on the mind. It's almost this feeling of this collective, and I can relate. If you're new, I'm a Leo sun, where you have an ideal situation or something that has a lot of ideals in the midst of which, right, stemming from it. Even maybe you're acquiring something new of importance, but then you're thinking about already the next upgrade. It's like you think that far ahead. You're always ready to prepare for or investigate in regards to the next upgrade. It's like, for example, you're like myself, living with roommates, and then you think about the next one, maybe it's still gonna have roommates, but then you're thinking about the one after that where you will hope and work towards living by yourself, or you're moving to, a one-bedroom apartment, and then you're thinking about, purchasing your own property at some point after that. There's a very future-oriented, thinking ahead kind of energy about you, where you are wanting to, sorry, there's a kid being adorable, where you're just wanting to see your life go through so many consistent upgrades. But the Page of Swords, because it feels like you're gaining key information, better understanding from spirit and other people in your reality, day-to-day life, to help you better cope with, deal with, maybe adjust what's at hand, and even helping some to acquire something new after this month, or even towards the end once again. But moving on, right from the middle, you got to do what's right for you. That's the vibe and energy coming through as well. And this feels very much preparation for, again, somewhere around the end of the month and beginning of next month sort of energy. Did I say that correctly? It feels like, once again, it's like you're preparing up until the point of when you then have to leave a situation behind to replace it with something better for you. I'm hearing energy is everything. This could play into your home situation, your work situation, where you're running your business. Naturally, two of which could be, intertwined with each other. Even when you're out and about, shopping or thinking about doing so. Visiting people is what I'm hearing. It's a very general message, but they're saying energy affects you. Energy affects your workload. Energy is wrapped up into literally everything. But flying away. The Hanged Man, there may be some adjustments in perspective at certain points in order for you to be a bit more optimistic in regards to, you know, that person at work, your home situation, in regards to maybe acquiring something of importance. But it feels like you need to remember you're a manifester, and that will help you confidently go after and acquire, magnetize in something of importance, if not multiple things. This as well will help you remember that even though it may be partially, if not fully valid and understandable in regards to what you're expecting a negative outcome in regards to, you could make it worse. You probably will, let's be real. But on another note, you're hanging from the tree of your wisdom and showing off at certain points and just easily getting the job done. You know what I mean? People want to let you take on more. People want to gain your assistance is now what I'm getting. And it feels like this is a month where you're being reminded your money and career path as a whole is very protected, but I wouldn't be surprised if part of that protection is being highlighted more in regards to one very important long-term type of situation for you, which feels like it's intertwined with your purpose and destiny in this lifetime. This is going to be a very important gaining kind of month for you, all right, where it may feel like a treasure hunt at certain points. Again, we begin with worry-free finances as things increase, add up for you, and you gain prosperity, all right? So Leo, those are your messages for money and career, March 2025. I hope they were truly helpful. I'm sending you so much love and light.